Welcome back to Crypto Moonshots. Really happy to have you guys here. Thank you for all the support so far. So let's jump right into it. So today we're going to be talking about SafeMoon. Obviously, um, it took a major dip in the past few days. It's dropped down pretty significantly. Um, but today we're just going to be looking at a little bit of the news and seeing if this is going to bounce back, right? So I just want to remind you guys of, you know, I mentioned in my last video, I sold around this area, right? It came down for like one, two, three, four days, and it stayed in the bottom for one day. So almost 5 days of it just coming down and staying at the bottom, right? And I told you guys I made a mistake by selling it because after it skyrocketed, right? It skyrocketed. So kind of same thing here. So what, one, two, almost 3 days, or one day of it falling pretty majorly, around 25%. So I get how that's troublesome for some of you guys, and I get it. But again, you're in crypto. In crypto, there's a lot of volatility. Things go up and down, and when things go up and down in crypto, they go up, 100%, come down 100%. So you never know what's gonna happen. But I just want to look at a few things, right? So the great news, right? Where I'm on the subreddit r/SafeMoon, right? So the dev actually talked about a few things. So what he said is that they're not going to delay the Whitebit listing, right? So Whitebit is a website kind of like KuCoin, where you can buy different types of cryptocurrencies. So they're not delaying it anymore. They're trying to move forward with it. He says, I can't say the exact date. They may regret it by the end of next week. So he's kind of, um, hinting at the fact that it might go live by the end of next week, right? Um, some concerns people had was that if it gets listed on Whitebit, because um, I'm sure you guys know when you buy SafeMoon, right? When you buy it or when you sell it, right? 10% of it is pretty much gone. So 5% is taxed, and then the other 5% is sent to the holders, right? So he's saying that on Whitebit, that's still going to be maintained, right? That 10% is still going to be maintained because a lot of people are buying it from PancakeSwap right now. So that's really great news. That was actually something I was worried about because, that's not really fair if, we get taxed, people who bought early from PancakeSwap, and people who buy from Whitebit don't get taxed. So that's great news, right? Um, something I really wanna I was really like surprised they said, and it kind of makes me kind of feel good about the team, is that they literally said we doxed ourselves to you. So if you go to the team, these are the guys, right? Like their names are there, and then if you click on their LinkedIn, you know, it says the city they live in, the state. So they even mention the fact that, they're very open and honest about what they're doing, right? And that's a green flag, right? That's a good thing, right? And it looks like just by their announcements and stuff like that on Discord and stuff, it just looks like they really care and they really want to, they're not doing this just to, you know, like do a coin for like 1 or 2 weeks, 1 month, and then disappear, right? This is something that they're putting a lot of effort in. They like they said, they dox themselves, right? And they say they got a lot of heart, blah blah blah. And yeah, I just want to kind of go over, like, I know a lot of people are panic selling, but um, in my opinion, don't, because look what happened here, right? Look what happened here. It came down a lot, right? That's a large margin, right? It came down and then um, went back up. It shot back up, right? And then if you like me, if you sold down here, you regretted it, right? You regretted it. So just be patient with it. Hopefully you didn't put, you know, that much money in there. I honestly don't recommend putting like too much money in there, just because, you know, if you're gonna put a large sum of money, I think you should put it into like safe coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano and stuff like that. That's just my opinion, though. This is not financial advice. That's what I would do. Um, so yeah, even if you did put a large chunk of money in there, you might as well keep it, right? You don't want to sell down here. In my opinion, it'll go back up. It'll shoot back up, right? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, if we look at the members, right? If we look at the 26, almost 27,000, right? And a few days ago, just 2 or 3 or 4 days ago, right? They were at 20,000. Now, if we look at Hoj, like if we're comparing this to Hoj, Hoj has 9.8K members, right? And Hoj has been out much longer than SafeMoon, so the growth on this coin is pretty exponential in terms of you know people holding the coin and the amount of attention it's getting. And I wanted to mention something else to you guys. So basically, what they're saying is that they're doing the white bill listing. So once they do that, right? Once they do that, it's gonna shoot up, right? Once they do the Bybit listing, it's gonna shoot up because more people are gonna have access to buy it, and it's really gonna shoot up then, in my opinion, right? And something else I see on the Reddit, and I think, yeah, okay, I see. So I'm gonna highlight this for you guys. So basically, what they're saying is that we aren't just some meme coin like Hoj. We are working on real applications. We will be putting out information on it in the coming weeks, right? So they're saying that even though it is a meme coin right now, right? Because it doesn't have, quote unquote, if you saw my other video, it doesn't have quote unquote real utility. What they're pushing for is for it to have some utility, right? Um, like they said, they don't want to be another meme coin, right? Like Hoj, for example, right? Which was one of the OGs. Obviously, it was Doge was the OG, and then Hoj came along. So yeah, so that these are all great news. So I wouldn't be too worried if you're holding right now. Just hold on, especially with the 11% slippage rate and then the 10%, quote unquote tax. It's not worth selling at this point, in my opinion, right? That's not financial advice. It's just my opinion and what I would do and what I'm doing, right? So, yeah, that's all I wanted to mention today, guys. I hope you got some value out of this. Please feel free to subscribe and drop a like. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.